You've been showing up early, taking on extra work, helping coworkers, meeting deadlines, maybe even covering for people who don't pull their weight. But every time a promotion comes up, somebody else gets selected. After a while, it's hard not to take that personally. Many Jamaican workers quietly carry this frustration for years because most of us were taught one simple idea: work hard and you'll move up. But in many workplaces, that's only part of the story. For most workers, promotion feels like a reward for effort. You work hard, you stay committed, you prove yourself. Then eventually, the next opportunity should come your way. That expectation sounds reasonable. The problem is that workplaces don't always operate that way. You might have someone who consistently performs well, but remains in the same position for years. Meanwhile, another employee moves ahead faster. When that happens, workers often start questioning themselves. Am I good enough? Maybe management doesn't value me. What's the point of trying so hard? Those feelings are real, especially when you're already dealing with financial pressure, rising costs, family responsibilities, and the expectation to keep performing every day. Eventually, disappointments can turn into frustration, and frustration can slowly turn into disengagement. This is where understanding workplace systems become important. Promotions are rarely based on effort alone. Performance matters, but organizations often consider several other factors: communication, visibility, problem solving ability, trust, leadership potential, reliability under pressure. Sometimes organizational needs, sometimes budget limitations, sometimes there simply isn't an available position to move into. Workers often focus on doing excellent work, which is important, but managers are frequently evaluating something different. Can this person handle a larger scope of responsibility? Can they influence others? Can they represent the organization effectively? Can they solve problems without constant supervision? That doesn't always feel fair from the employee's perspective, but it explains why the hardest working people isn't automatically the next person promoted. Many workers are competing in a game without fully understanding how the game is being scored. Workplace culture can also influence promotion decisions. Some organizations reward initiative, others reward visibility. Some value technical expertise, others prioritize communication and leadership skills. This is why someone can thrive in one workplace and feel completely overlooked in another. The workplace system matters just as much as the individual worker. Understanding that distinction helps reduce unnecessary self blame because not every stalled promotion is a reflection of your worth. Sometimes it's a reflection of how the organization operates. Now, let's talk about fairness. Workers have a reasonable expectation that promotion opportunities should be handled fairly and consistently. Employers should avoid favoritism, discrimination, and arbitrary decision making. Employees should understand the criteria used for advancement whenever possible. Clear expectations help reduce frustration and confusion. However, it's important to understand that promotion is generally not a legal entitlement simply because someone has worked hard or served for a long period of time. Organizations often retain discretion when selecting candidates for advancement. That's why transparency matters. The clearer the process, the easier it is for workers to understand how decisions are being made, and the less likely people are to assume the worst. Instead of asking, why haven't I been promoted? Try asking, what skills or responsibilities are people in the next position consistently demonstrating? That small shift changes everything. It moves the conversation from frustration to observation. Most workplaces leave clues. Look at the people who recently advanced. What problems are they trusted to solve? What responsibilities do they carry? How do they communicate? What decisions are they involved in? The answers often reveal more than any formal policy document. One pattern shows up repeatedly across workplaces. Workers who regularly assess both their performance and their workplace environment tend to experience less frustration, not because promotion happens faster, but because they understand what the organization values. When expectations become clearer, decisions become easier to understand, and understanding reduces emotional exhaustion. One thing managers and future leaders should remember: employees often experience promotion decisions emotionally long before they discuss them openly. Hard work still matters. It always will. But hard work alone isn't always what organizations are evaluating. Understanding workplace systems, communication expectations, organizational culture, and advancement criteria help workers make sense of promotion decisions. That doesn't remove every disappointment, but it helps explain why effort and advancement don't always move at the same pace. And when workers understand the system behind the outcome, they stop carrying unnecessary blame for every setback. In our next video, we'll explore another workplace reality many Caribbean workers face: why meetings leave workers more drained than productive. Because sometimes the busiest part of the workday creates the least amount of progress. If you want to better understand how Caribbean workplaces really work, subscribe to Work Smart Jamaica. We're helping workers, supervisors, and future leaders understand the workplace realities most people experience, but few people explain. Work Smart Jamaica, understanding how Caribbean workplace really function.